I would say in the 1990s when I came to work for Commissioner Gibson with Ida Pinkert as the executive director was my first professional brush with the chamber. And at that time, I think the chamber's focus was on education.
One of the biggest difficulties was just being recognized downtown. No one was really showing them any empathy or anything about, especially as far as business.
What a Chamber of Commerce does, it focuses the business community. And at that time, I think it was new to our community as far as having a hub where you could come and receive resources and benefits from an organization that would strengthen your business.
Or even being to the point where trying to teach them how to go about doing things. They felt as though that the city and Black community was two different places.
At that time, we didn't have the initiatives and the support that we have for today's small businesses. There were challenges as far as the whole community seeing the importance of having a thriving African American business community. I was excited to see Levita Brown come to the executive position at the African American Chamber of Commerce.
She sought to build bridges. You know, her quiet demeanor really kind of hid the strength that she brought to the position.
She brought a more focused approach to business and the building up and creation of small businesses.
She was very responsive to some of the things that the YMCA was doing. And so we developed a partnership at that time. And I think Esther's Closet was something new that she was bringing to the community. And so we partnered together on that.
Esther's Closet was a pivot to really help individuals who are seeking to enter and get gainful employment or move up, and to make sure that they were mentored and they were helped.
Certainly Esther's Closet and the work that she did there with helping women find and retain jobs has been really important.
Her legacy to combine and be unapologetic about putting her faith in direct alignment with her business sense.
She worked tirelessly to make sure that the community that she represented and served, being the entire community, but with a focus on the African American community.
Ms. Brown brought guidance. She brought sternness. She brought a vision, a coming together vision. And being a part of not just East Waco or the Black community, but being part of Waco.
She was a great leader, even in the adverse times. Her leadership and direction has been a legacy that I think will live on forever.
I think the chamber is going in a great direction. You want to give people the tools to not only start their business, but to continue in business perpetually.
Our community needs to be brought up to speed about what's truly going on in the city and how it can help them.
I think the community needs more opportunities for equitable partnerships. I still feel like there is some opportunity for smaller businesses and lesser represented communities to get the backing they need to get their upper foot in the community.
But we also want to teach those that's coming behind, and especially those young people who surely want to understand what entrepreneurship is really all about and what it is to be economically independent.
Really the biggest need, I think, is making sure people are aware of how to get the right information to ensure they are able to move forward and they are able to thrive.
Bridging the gap between the people of all facets, of all walks of life, of all ethnicities, of all economic, social backgrounds, to know that there are similarities and we're in this game, shoulder to shoulder, arm to arm, making sure that our community wants to be better.
With being with the chamber, I'm able to get out in the community, find out what's going on, not just with businesses, but what's going on at City Hall.
With all the growth that's happening in Waco, the council has set two new priorities: strategic economic development and equitable practices. And I think those are two areas that the African American Chamber can really help with. I think they can help us identify opportunities and help us preserve the character historic character of East Waco as it develops.
The CTAC has been an awesome resource in helping us as Creative Waco to grow our reach and to make sure that artists are being supported by our programs and are still reaching the same benefits as well.
The African American Chamber has been an amazing partner for Baylor University. We've been able to partner to work with contractors in the community and then to advance some of our issues with hiring and retaining faculty and staff of color, as well as promoting business growth and economic development in the community.
Being at Baylor University and being among so many young, bright minds, I think the students really need more opportunities to connect with Waco, to see that this is a place that they want to live, they want to build a family, build a home, build a future. If we can identify what can be done to ensure that all these bright minds that are coming into Baylor are more so excited about staying in Waco, especially the ones of color, the sky's the limit.
Getting to know all the members of our community through being led by the Cen-Tex African American Chamber of Commerce is really something that goes to our mission.
It is an opportunity for us to hear different perspectives and to learn and understand those different perspectives and understand how we can take that and bring it into our organization.
So I think partnering with the Cen-Tex African American Chamber of Commerce has been a very huge benefit for me. To know that we have organizations that are in our communities doing the work, that are in the trenches with the people, that are talking face to face with them on a daily basis.
So when I think about the chamber and just describing one word for it, and that word is now. It is our time now.
Forward.
Engaging, I see it breaking barriers, and I see it progressive to know that it is accomplishing what it's intended to accomplish.
Definitely collaborative.
Focused on exactly what your mission is, and you're determined to implement it in a way that is just going to be a benefit for the whole community.
Promising.
Excited.
Forward. They were able to move the chamber forward. They were able to move local business owners forward. They would be able to move East Waco forward. They would be able to move all of Waco forward.
Innovative.
Vision. The Chamber has an amazing vision to change this community for the better, to grow, expand, and to make an impact.
Outreach, collective.
Bridge builder. You guys are building bridges for the next generation off the legacy of what Ms. Brown brought to us.
It's the mission and the vision of the Chamber to make sure that we progressively champion economic and community advancement. And so how do we do that? We do it through growth of small businesses. We do it through equality in our education system. We do it through being an advocate for those with small voices. We need that collaboration effort from each and every one in the community to make sure that we improve economically, civically, culturally, all those things that create this movement, this equity movement, which is the only way to bring forth prosperity for all. And so it is the chamber. It's all the chambers. It's all the organizations in our community. It's all of our businesses. And what that does is when we see us all come together like we see now, we have a better Waco. We have a new Waco.